Hi, it's your boy Hellhammer. Today we're playing a game about digging a hole. We're gonna dig ourselves into some holes, you know. It's actually a very, very cheap game, so I'm excited to play it because it looks like my type of game, and you know, it's affordable. So already 2 stars right there out of 5, you know. So, house for sale. Bruh, that would actually be amazing. Like to dig I've said this many times. I'd love to have my own plot of land, house, whatever, right, with a big enough amount of land around it for me to make a little mine or just build whatever I want to. Super Mega Digger 3000 Ultimate 2.0 explodes when Barry. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, so can we dig unlimited amounts until we find something? What's this? It's a rock. I found some stone. Bruh, already? I assume I could sell the stone. But that'd be a cool thing, right? About making your own mine sort of thing. IRL. Try and battery low. Charge. I have 2 gold, so I can't give him 2 coins. But imagine making your own little custom mine and using the soil for stuff, your own garden. That'd be cool, right? And then from there, any clay you get, you could sell. If it's good clay, you can sell it. If it's not good clay, you can still probably sell it for something, you know. Shovel upgrade. Okay. Ooh. That is significantly bigger. And we got enough to get a battery. Yeah, I don't know how much I've talked about I wanted to be an archaeologist in the past on TikTok. I know I've talked about it via Twitch, but I just want to be an archaeologist, so this would have been amazing, do. But the gist of this game, right, is just you dig. It would be cool if this did have an archaeology feature in it. What did I just find? Coal. Because it said treasure, right? So it'd be cool if you could find stuff like that. I can imagine it probably if you're not into this type of game, it probably can get boring real quick, right? But I've played similar games like this on Roblox, and I've enjoyed it. So this is definitely up my alley, right? Plus, I did do archaeology in college. I did so the whole digging aspect, finding stuff. Whereas this is obviously a bit more geology focused. I did do geology. I do love geology as well. Did that in college. I don't know what happened. It says if you battery runs out, you blow up. So I'm not actually sure how true that is. But yeah. Don't want that to happen. But yeah, I love minerals, fossils as well. Which obviously this is probably more based towards seeing you digging a hole and getting rocks. I'm trying to keep this hole neat as well. I don't know why. But I just thought, let's keep it neat and fresh, you know. Get a jetpack and charge our battery. So when we press space now, okay, it does use a significant amount of battery though. Like, actively like a stamina game. I see why it's using electricity battery power for the digging mechanic, because it's like, if you look at it, it's like a piston instead of just like a normal like a trowel. I guess it's got to have some sort of like energy mechanic, right? Because there's no sleeping or eating or anything like that, so like got to be a way to like nerf you or like potential death, I guess. I really don't know what you find in this game. It says treasure, so I don't know if at the end goal is you find like a treasure chest or something. But like, it would be cool if you can find like old cool like stuff, junk, fossils, all sorts. But again, this is a very new game, so I don't know. 17's getting good. I do wish I could square it off though. That'd be cool. Imagine if it could collapse. Oh god. Might be able to collapse knowing my luck. Is this a nice ramp down? Yes. Right. Barry's not that low. Inventory full is an issue. 24. Charge. Shovel upgrade. Okay. Look how much bigger that. Ooh. Ooh. Money in a box. Bro, how does that make sense? Oh man. 30 money, I'll take it. But man, I hope there was some coins in that, because metal detector would not necessarily find that. Look at that. Look at that hole. Look at that hole. I used to actually dig holes when I was younger as well. Not for like metal detecting, but when I used to well, when I was a kid, I used to just like, I think it is kind of a thing that a lot of kids do, right? Like, there was a park outside my parents' house, and like we used to just like dig, just aimlessly in this hillside, and just because we could, you know. Then every now and then the council come and fill it back up. Yeah, it was a good time. Although they can't do that anymore because they completely refurbished that whole park, so they got kind of like rid of the hill, and yeah, now it's not as like, you know, diggable. Although in the woods, I used to dig for bottles as well. That was really fun. There was a place called the Bottle Dump, which was like a really old like dump, It was a really old dump. That's exactly what it was. It was a really old dump that was you'd find stuff from Victorian ages. Because apparently, because before they had like actual like people who would pick up rubbish and all that, people used to just literally dump it, like especially if you live on like a farm, in wherever you could, right, like away from the farm. So they would just chuck it down this bank, and it would build up. Eventually, they stopped doing that, and they got covered up by the leaves and the trees and all that, and gained some soil and all that biodegraded and all that, and left everything that didn't biodegrade. Mainly bottles and some metal things, but found some coins down there. Found like a horse skeleton, like, which is really cool. Still have Horsey Boy. Ooh, copper. What else did we find? So the coin was I found a French coin. Ooh, 43 quid. Dollars. Found a French coin from there from 1855, right? Found two of them actually. My friend took one and I had one. Both in the same spot where the horse was. So obviously someone's pet had died, and maybe they gave it a burial at the bottom of the garden or whatever, right next to the dump, which is weird. Found a Victoria coin from 1901. Found poison bottles. When I say poison bottles, they're called poison bottles because they were like bright blue. And it says not to be taken on it. It had riches on it, and it's very pretty. Very pretty. But like, yeah, we found a lot of cool stuff like that down there. Sadly though, I wasn't the first one to find that place, and when I was younger I wasn't allowed to go down there because it was quite dangerous, right? So my parents didn't want me going down there, but when I got older I did. But when I was younger, the people who are older than me, who I used to hang around with, they would go down there, right? And then they brought back all these bottles, and they're just like, oh, look at these bottles, and they smash them. Really, some people kept their bottles. I think maybe one person appreciated the bowls they got, but everyone else was just like, nah, we're gonna smash these, have fun like kids, you know. So it's really, I probably missed out on a bunch of bowls because they went through a phase where a lot of people went down there a lot, and just would find bowls and smash them, which is, it really kind of annoyed me, to be honest. Especially when I got to the age where I was like able to more or less understand, like, hey, these bottles are old, so like up to 100 years old, maybe a bit more. Like, why would you just smash bottles, you know? Hey, Worthy. But yeah, I just couldn't believe it, honestly. Like, why people would do that. Yo, thank you for the likes, Worthy. I was just talking about how I used to go bottle digging when I was younger, and in the air, like in this area near my parents' house. My friends kind of ruined it before I could go down there. I still found a bunch of old bowls. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's just wasn't as much as obviously if I went down there and kept the bowls. I got a good amount. Some old camp coffee. That's a big name. Had like a Marmite jars there, like from like the 60s. Camp coffee ones were a lot older. They were, because they were embossed. They didn't have like labels or anything. But yeah, like, oh, I love the old bowls. Found an old military button as well. That was really nice. Still got that as well. Like, that was from the Devon Rifle Volunteers, which is like, actually, it turns out it is actually quite a rare button, because it was from the 1st regiment, and like, they just apparently, like, because it is like a volunteer based thing, they didn't really have much information today about it. Like, because I tried searching it for years, and it took me forever to find anything like that. There's a hole here? What's this? Okay, copper. Why is there just a random hole here? What's going on here? Okay, we'll go down there in a second. Go down there in a second. Charge. Let's get a lamp. Okay. I'm going to take a lamp down with us. It is getting a bit dark down here, actually. Let's keep breaking into this bit so we can make like just kind of like a stairway up just in case we run out of stuff. Yeah, those were the days that I think I spent like my whole summer holidays down digging in this like one area, because like I found a hot spot. Again, it was where I found the horse bones, and it's the same place I found coins and all that. The button I'm pretty sure I found there, so it's like a hot spot just of like where no one else touched, and where it was just really cool stuff, you know. I'm glad I did it. It's one of my core memories as a child. Hey, Brendan. But yeah, I tried going down there recently as well. Not recent, but like a couple years ago on stream, exploring the local woods and all that, because no one really goes there anymore. So I was a bit like, oh, okay. If I explore it, you know, like see if anything's changed. But sadly, it's changed so much because no one goes down in there. What's this? Silver. Oh, it gets really dark down here. Okay, I should have brought the light down here. I thought that would have done more down there. So how much is silver worth? 20. Bruh. Okay. We'll buy a bunch of lights then, so we can see. We found a natural, like, cavity. This is where our jetpack has to come in useful, because it's not very seeable down here. And we can't exactly keep digging a stairway, as much as I'd love to. Don't know what would happen if I put a light on top of here. If it will send enough light down either. That like kind of like stop sending light to a point. 162. We're getting some good money now. We're getting some good money. Charge. Shovel. And jetpack. Bro's so rich, he's buying a new game every month. Bruh, this game was £4. Bruh. What is this? There's an arrow. Ooh. Where would it go? Right, it's like the Curse of Oak Island. Find out the next time in 20 years to see where we end up. There's a treasure chest in there. Okay. Why is it just a dynamite, lamp, and money? Okay. So why is it just why is it just a room?